Today we're looking at the Boost.
Boosting.
Oh yeah. Can you give me a 1-minute grenade tutorial? Whoa! The MVP 10 speed, kind of like 10.5 speed-ish. Some people said the similar dimensions of a PDX. Feels very good in this Neutron plastic. I'm excited to throw it with you. And why did they make it? It's for you, right?
Somewhat.
Ish.
Somewhat for me. Yes, this is, the plan is for it to be a part of my signature series for this year. So I don't know all the details, but I'm pretty sure the first official release is going to be one of my signature series discs.
Nice.
And let's address the monkey in the room right now. This is not going to be stock run of the Boost. This came out a lot more overstable than we really wanted MVP. That being said, this is PDJ approved. I believe a good amount of dealers got their hands on some as well.
Yeah, basically at the end of the expo, MVP walked around and was like, you want to buy some Boosts? And then everyone bought some Boosts. So they're on Infinite, they're on most retailers, they just bought a bunch of them.
Right, so this particular mold right here could end up being a little bit of a cult classic. And I would say the best way to compare it in the MVP lineup, it's an overstable trail.
Probably very overstable trail.
Very overstable trail.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised when I went down to lower altitude. It was flying surprisingly straight for me, but it still had a very comfortable finish at the end. I primarily throwing it for forehands, but it got some good backhand play as well. Cool. I mean, already this is one of my most thrown discs this year. And it's just like, it's such a comfortable control driver slot, because honestly, I really love the Thrill, obviously, because it was one of my signature series discs. But since it's out of production, I might be throwing this instead of the Thrill.
The Thrill's a touch faster too, right?
Thrill is a touch faster, maybe flies a touch further.
Yeah.
But this is just it's a 10-speed slot, so it does everything you want it to.
So Eric hooked it up, and I took, legally, I didn't steal it, max weight boost. I have a 174 and a 167, because I know sometimes MVP is very known for, if you get different weights, they'll fly slightly differently, kind of on purpose. So I wanted to see, we'll both throw the 167 throughout today.
I got a 167 here as well.
Perfect. I just want to see how they fly ever so slightly different, if they do at all. And we'll play 9 holes here at Clark Centennial. Looks like hole 1's in the par 4 position.
Yeah, perfect.
Par 3 for you, par 4 for me, so I get extra stroke. But yeah, we'll just play straight up 9 holes and battle it out. See who's the Boost king.
See who's boosted.
I forgot my putters in my car. I gotta go grab those. If you want to say anything to camera, feel free while I'm not around.
So while Bodanza is going in the car, this version of the Boost is going to be a little bit wider and a little bit faster than, say, the next version of the Boost. I actually sat down and did a design meeting with Chad Richardson, and we tweaked a bunch of little things. So the next version of the Boost is going to be a little bit smaller hand feel. This is a club up from, say, the Trail. I want the Boost to be like a faster Tesla, if you will, but also not quite as fast as a Photon. This is maybe 2 steps up from the Trail, and in reality, I want 1 step up from the Trail. Something that I could throw with a lot of power, get a flip to flat, ride straight, and maybe just a touch of finish. This is more just throw on a pure hyzer and it's always gonna hold, or throw a force over and then rely on a little bit of a flex back. So that said, this disc is still amazing, and honestly, I could see when the next version of the Boost comes out, I'd still have one of these prototypes in the bag as well. Hole number 1, it is in the longest position.
Yeah, I've never seen this position before.
500 feet. Some call it a par 4, some call it a par 3.
Yeah, I'm
Shout
getting
out Colton
520 from
Montgomery.
here.
He's aced this hole before.
No way.
Yeah, it was sick.
Jeez.
Obviously, I'm throwing the Boost. I'm gonna throw my 174 first. For this shot, I need to throw a little bit of flex on it, because to get there on a pure hyzer would be very tough.
To get there would be very tough. Who are we kidding?
All right. I was trying to get tricky. Good thing I have 2 shots.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna throw the 167 next, and I'm just gonna focus on getting it in bounds. Oh man.
That one popped a little more. A little headwind maybe?
Oh
Oh
my gosh, I hit
no.
the same tree.
Oh no.
Oh
Hey,
no,
good
it's
thing you
right.
brought your third for your re-tee. I put one in bounds. This is strokes. A little headwind out there. All right, I'm gonna throw my max weight one that way.
Nice and safe.
That's all I need. I got a hyzer from there, and now I get to throw this one. I'll try to take a bigger shot at it. I feel like this pole is right in my line. Stay up.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
No! Shoot. Are you going for it again?
I'm going for it again.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you could get a par save.
Why, if I ace it?
No, a par 4.
I already have 2 out of bounds. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Jeez, nice shot. 45, you think?
Probably 35?
It seems like a stable PD, but a touch faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you on the other side.
Bye, buddy. Hope you enjoy getting your discs. Throwing with Eagle, it's hard to gauge how stuff flies, because I watch him throw those first 2 shots. I'm like, oh, smooth it. And then you try to throw it smooth, and it's like, no, I'm a mean disc still. You're not Eagle McMahon, bro. So luckily, I can get up and down, take a 3. I think we're playing this as a par 4. That's what I'll have it on the screen, because I feel like that's an eagle shot for sure. Like, well, not he threw it, but like it would be an eagle if you got the 2. Crazy that Colton Montgomery aced this position. This wind is super tough. It's maybe 8 to 10 miles an hour of a headwind. I was really hoping that other one got back in bounds, because that was pretty far down here. I was about 110 out. Just skipped back out. So I'll throw the max weight before I go and snag that one. Get up and down for an easy bird. The feel is incredible. Like, it feels very rounded over. Just taking a little forehand on this side. Yeah, pretty solid. Yeah, it's kind of in between my Roman and my Scepter, which would make sense for an overstable version of this disc. Oh, like if I go on my toe, I'm good.
I was confused. This one is for 4 because we were doing Tennessee 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you were taking both your OBs. I was like, I mean, I'll let you take a both, but.
No, I'll gladly not take them. Great par.
Jeez, that's so
You
good.
could throw the circles OB into the equation.
If you want to film another video with me, maybe we can do that. I'm not playing that. You gave me a
Today
stroke
it's
on the
about the
first hole.
boost.
I'm not doing that. That was a fun video, man. These are some of the scariest baskets.
Oh yeah, they're terrifying.
The biggest nubs in the entire world.
These are the kind of baskets when they went in like a long time ago, you're like, oh my gosh, these are so good. But they definitely have not aged with the times.
How old is this course?
Let me think. I've been playing for 18 years. So it's probably 13 or 14 years old.
It's kind of cool to see how far the baskets have come along, because that's not a long time.
No, it's
14
not.
years for this much change is cool.
All right, I'm nice and happy with my par.
Yeah, that was a great par. Oh, this isn't long too.
When I first started playing this course, those trees weren't even there. You would take a big hyzer out over the water.
Oh, wow. All right.
I know what I'm doing here.
Hole 2.
A little saucy forehand. I have to tape my middle finger because when I was playing at Olympus, I
Yeah.
threw a forehand on hole number 10, and my callus completely ripped off. And there was like blood going everywhere. I don't think my card mates really noticed because I kept it pretty cool.
Jeez.
But I had to play half my round with tape on my finger, which actually didn't bother me too much, which is a good thing.
That is good.
And it's almost back to normal. But
All right, the forehand's definitely a play here. 320-ish, 330-ish. That's a long forehand for me. But I think, ooh, maybe with the light one, that might be a little better.
yeah,
for
I'm throwing the 167.
Oh, shoot, do you have a towel? It's kind of funny, my main towel is a Streamline towel, just because I think I won it at some random tournament.
Hey
So-
man, they're good towels. Oh yeah,
Skip.
there you go.
That's putt. So smooth. Nice
All
shot.
right.
Try this.
I'll throw another one backhand.
I feel like the max weight one, if anything, is kind of like I have some 169 Halo Emperors, which are like the destroyer mold, and they're still overstable. They just go a little faster and a little farther. I feel like the
Right.
stability is pretty similar, but
Yeah.
just a little pushier.
When testing both out, I feel like they're almost identical stability.
Too wobbly.
Depending on what color you get too, like I feel like these blue ones are generally a little less overstable. They have a little bit more dome as well, but that's just my own anecdote.
Yeah, I noticed all of the 167s that were at the expo had a touch of dome, and all of the 174s were pretty flat. And So
Okay.
I wonder if that's just like I was able to feel a ton of them because I got to choose my colors. So hopefully you guys like the colors I chose. That's what I noticed from when I was feeling like hundreds of them at the expo.
Generally speaking, I think they're mostly flat
Yeah, definitely.
because that blue one, or all the blue ones that I got, are on the domey side.
Cool.
Maybe blue's the magic color.
All right, I'm pretty happy with this. My max weight one landed 15, 20 feet shorter. It was also a touch wobblier, so I think they would have gone pretty similar distances. For this to be a 10 and a half speed, probably in my book, to travel 330 feet up a hill, I'm pretty stoked on.
Nice putt. Thank you.
So, first tournament of the year, good finish, 12th, 13th?
Pretty decent, I would say. Nothing spectacular happened.
Yeah,
Like it felt like a big grind the entire time. Like looking back,
it's a grindy course.
there's definitely a bunch of strokes that I feel like I could have gotten, but of course that's any tournament. I persevered, had a good attitude, and all in all, had a good finish. Like top 15 is really good on the pro tour nowadays. If you get in the top 20, I mean, it means you played well. And honestly, you could even make a case for top 30. But top 20, you're doing more than enough. Generally speaking, you're making your putts, you're getting more birdies than bogeys,
Yeah.
and it's getting tougher and tougher out there. So if you're not on point, then falling into that 10th to 20th place is still a good spot. 448,
Jeez.
which in all honesty, this is probably a hole that I would throw a boost on anyway.
Yeah, I think it's closer to 425, 430.
Okay,
Because I'm getting 445 from right here on my bag. It's kind of hard. The wind's not really too out, which is good. I feel like the lightweight, just because it has that little tiny bit of dome, is what my hand gravitates to more. So I'm probably going to keep throwing this one a lot. Wow, it's still overstable. Oh my gosh. That is a beefy disc still.
They do break in somewhat quick because I was having that same thing where they just fade so hard left, and you'll watch this one fly and you'll be like, oh wow.
Oh, so you brought the cheater?
Hey, I mean, I could have brought you a nice seasoned in one, but you're
I can't
like,
believe
nope.
you're cheating on my channel again, Eagle. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Still keeps that fade though. Did you make it?
Did I? Oh, that tree
Did it
robbed
come
me.
down? I think you're in the tree.
Oh my, that felt so good to not be good.
That was perfect.
I don't see it. Oh God, yeah, I am.
Oh my gosh. I really think it was like on a pretty good line to ace.
No, this tree is in the perfect spot.
Ay, ay, ay.
Can't even move.
Where's your disc? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is so far in there. Yeah, wherever you want. Yeah, that's a good look at it. Oh, let's go.
Awesome.
Thank you. Hey.
It is a big tree. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Are you Eagle?
Yes.
Oh, I heard. It's like I know the name, but I've never seen the face.
How are we playing OB on this one?
We just do sidewalk, river?
I like river a lot.
Okay, let's do sidewalk, river.
That's how I always play. And I played with Joel, and he said, no, it's beyond. And I'm like, no, thank you. And we did it with Rolos, too. It was the worst.
Oh my God, I saw that video.
I've since learned how to throw Rolos better, but 297 feet. Maybe try to skip it back in bounds. Try to the max weight. Don't rely on the lightweight guy.
Ooh, is that perfect?
Get over it. No.
No way. That looks so good.
That looks so good.
You just hit that terrible little upslope.
Only thing you can't do on this one. Sit. Go in. Sit. Hey, at least we both did it. I feel better now. Back this bad boy up. So sad. Oh no.
It hung on.
A little right.
I mean, I'm technically dry. No, I'll play with integrity.
Good save.
Number 5.
All tied up. Your box.
351. Just straight. There is a sidewalk that intersects the fairway.
River
Yep.
again?
We got
Or nothing. It's up to you.
We can do it. We can call it a river.
Oh, you know that disc so well.
Oh wow, it still cruised.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was so much angle out of your hand.
There you go. That's perfect. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very thrill-like.
I think it'd be nice to have these runs and then have whatever you guys end up like making them a little mellower.
Totally.
Because the mellower side, I mean, I think they'll be good compliments.
For sure.
Similar like the balance and whichever one's gonna come out next. Go in. Woo! Oh baby. Nice putt.
Nice.
Okay, still you. 2 down apiece through 5.
All right.
Closer than you thought, huh?
A little more Anheuser would be nice, but that's okay.
You know, it's this one like 290. It's kind of surprised you just threw a hyzer with the left to right. It's a better shape
just-
with the tree.
It's just so much more open.
Yeah.
I meant to put a little more flex on it, but it worked out.
All right. I'll try something similar.
Yeah, that's it. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Get jiggy with it.
No way. Can you give me a 1-minute grenade tutorial? Because I don't know how to throw grenades.
There's a bunch of different ways you can throw them.
Okay.
I throw grenades with 2 different grips. I have one where I put my thumb on the inside rim. You're not getting that much distance with this, and you actually get a lot more nose up. But I like this one for shorter, controlled grenades.
Okay.
Like if I just need to maybe throw like 100 feet, I can just kind of like pop them up. But if I'm trying to get distance, which I actually added this to my game last year, there's a grenade grip that almost everybody does. They put their index finger on the rim, and then they wrap around with their thumb.
Okay.
That's what Gannon does. That's what Kevin does.
Yeah.
I do
Do
it
they do
with
1 finger or 2 fingers?
They do two finger, or the index and then
just
the
index,
thumb.
okay.
I have my own unique grip where
Yeah.
I wrap my thumb around the rim and then my index finger over my thumb. So I actually have
interesting.
I have 2 contact points, which I
I
feel
don't
like
have enough fingers.
you got to do what's comfortable for you.
Well, I just literally don't have enough fingers.
Yeah.
My fingers too small.
So in that case, maybe doing the index
Yeah.
and then thumb would work for you.
Okay.
That feels really uncomfortable for me. That's
Yeah.
why I do my modified like
Yeah.
eagle claw grip.
Okay. And then is it just like you throw a spike hyzer from there?
Basically, as straight up as you can get, the better, because you're
I think
taking
about
left.
throwing out a little bit, kind of like.
It depends what disc. Because for example, I'll throw this flippy relay right here, and I can almost get it to fly. Because it's flippy. See how it glides over to the right?
That's so cool.
But if I go more overstable, I'm going to want to bring it back more right.
So overstable, just more like straight up, straight down, maybe a little left. And then flippy is a little. Okay.
Exactly.
Whatever I do, promise to laugh. Whoa!
I can't even laugh. I'm sorry.
Holy cow! I genuinely expected that to go very poorly. Oh my gosh!
No,
I think because I've tried the two fingers, like when I asked if you'd done two fingers, I've tried that before because that's what I thought they were doing.
Yeah.
But I think there was too much like stuff going on in my hand, and this way I
Yeah.
actually got a firm grip. Oh, I got you if you played that game, but didn't even mean to. Wow, thank you. Oh my gosh, I thought you made it for a second.
So fun.
I think I'm gonna have to do a grenade only video. I
Like-
can't believe how good that went. That was like 250 feet too. I'm not mad.
Once
about
you
that.
get the angle, and like Kevin, he has all those crazy grenade highlights.
Yeah.
He's throwing the flippiest driver ever and just putting a ton of height on him. And you see with that, if it's flippy enough, especially if you're throwing to a headwind, it's going to want to flip up and
Yeah.
start flying like a normal disc.
That's crazy.
Like if you have a flippy enough disc, in theory, you could throw, you don't need a sidearm. You could just throw grenades that flip up and ride to the right.
If you are a backhand grenade player, I want to meet you.
The toughest thing for people is it hurts your hand. Like it's not,
Yeah.
it's not easy on the fingers.
And I can't believe that both of your grenades are closer than my drive. I'm kind of pissed at that, but otherwise.
This was Octane and Relay.
Nice putt.
Oh dang, this isn't in long.
So, not playing Waco this year. Are you heading to Austin after?
Yeah, so I'm actually heading out tomorrow, which it will be a Wednesday.
Oh.
And I'm going to get down to Austin a little bit early since we're practicing 2 courses.
Is it going to be Sprinkle Valley this year as well as the golf course?
It'll be Sprinkle Valley, Harvey Pennock. I'm somewhat familiar with Sprinkle Valley
Yeah.
because U.S. Women's there was last year, and Ratana played and I caddied. And I think it's going to be somewhat similar, just with a little bit more distance added. So
Cool.
I think they just extended it by adding some new tee pads and or pin locations. So
Right.
it should be fun.
It's right there. How far is this bad boy?
Is this a bad boy?
It's a little bit of a bad boy if we don't get it.
312 feet.
Definitely a bad boy if we don't get it. Whew. Nice.
It's weird throwing all these power down driver shots. Oh, it's a perfect split.
Oh, that was
Nice
a little
shot.
pulled. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but that tree said, "Come through, please."
I think learning how to throw power down driver shots is one of the tougher control aspects of disc golf.
Yeah. That's something Anthony Burrell told me a lot last year. Is he talked about like that was one of the things he thought he did really well that helped him a lot.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I think especially that angle. That is such a hard angle for me and so many people to throw. Oh my gosh, dude. That like throwing slow with nose down on Anheuser
Right.
is such a difficult angle. See, like I'll do it, but it's a touch nose up instead
I'm
of nose
actually
down.
I'm trying some new grips right now. Because if I do that type of shot with a fan grip, fan grip I find for myself is I'm really bad at putting any angle over the top on it because I want to pull it over.
Yeah.
Where I'm starting to try throwing more power grips for control shots because it's kind of like it's a weird paradox because with a fan grip, you're not getting as much rotation on the disc.
Yeah.
So you have to speed up your body and throw it harder. So it's coming out of your hand faster, but with less rotation.
Yeah.
Whereas if you throw a power grip, you can throw really slow and it's going to come out of your hand so much faster while you still having the control.
Yeah. Are you focusing with that power grip on a front load or a back load, or do you not care? Like pinch grip or kind of middle?
So
ring finger?
I'm kind of thinking like a little bit what Gannon does. So Gannon's fingers are so long that he almost throws a power grip fan grip where
Yeah.
his fingers are so long that
Yeah.
the pads of his fingers touch the bottom of the disc and
so
acts as like a weird stabilizer.
Yeah.
I can't do that, but I'm thinking more of pinching all 4 fingers underneath the rim and probably having equal pressure on each
Gotcha.
finger.
Cool. Yeah. That nose down Anheuser is so good. That's without that lift that's in the basket, dude. That's so mean.
But yeah, I'm like trying to do it on mid ranges as well because I've noticed my fan grip has just not given me the results I've wanted. And it makes sense because Paul, AB, Gannon, they all throw power grip on shorter shots. I think Ricky's
Yeah.
even starting to do it. AB, Paul do it the best. Like, they're always throwing so soft and they come out so fast and
Yeah.
nose down. And I think that's because of the power grip.
Yeah.
Because if they were to throw the fan grip, it would shoot the nose up, and to get the distance that they do, it wouldn't really work with their throw. Especially like when you see AB and Paul throw the Luna and how it goes so far.
Yeah.
Like, they're not throwing it that hard. They're just putting it up on a good line, and they're just letting the disc do the work.
That's putt. 2 to play. Tied up. Whew. 302. Another forehand hole. Bird still got the box though.
Gosh,
Uh-oh.
it's so overstable here in Colorado.
Uh-oh.
It's a makeable putt, though.
He's good at 40 footers, which is annoying. But this is an opportunity.
That's it.
Dude, I'm getting the bum of skips today.
That was like the line.
Yeah, I think I wobbled it a little much, so it lost too much speed to skip well. I think I'm still out. I didn't really throw this hard enough. Ah.
Let's go.
Never a doubt. Step putt's so clean. I find myself a lot of times rotating on the step putt instead of being really stable. And like I just notice you, and when I do it well, it's like basically rocking over that front foot, even if it doesn't actually rock.
For me, it was all I think about when I'm doing a step putt is throw my normal putt and just walk through just a little bit. Like, it's not putting very much extra energy into the putt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I think it's best illustrated with someone like Isaac,
Yeah,
who
100%.
like he throws his normal putt and he just gives it a little walk through.
Yeah, I think sometimes too the problem I have is I'll get a little, like I think I need to get wider to step through instead of just doing the normal putt and stepping through, and so then it makes you off balance a little.
Right.
When you try to step through it. Oh, the last one's in a fun position.
No, I like this one.
You're 1 up.
5.
I think 5 and 4. Yeah. Any final thoughts for the final hole? Do you have any idea on timeline for Boost 2.0?
Boost 2.0. I do not have an idea on the timeline. I'm going to be conservative and say probably MVP Open, but nobody quote me on that. I don't want to
Yeah.
get anyone excited. But if you can, get your hands on one of these, because we're probably not going to make them again.
Yeah.
But they are a great disc if you are looking for something that flies like a Thrill, or a more overstable Trail, more overstable Tesla. It's really nice for forehands. I gave one to Big Germ, and I think he's a big fan of one already. So it's a phenomenal disc, and I know even though it's not getting a massive release, it's probably going to be one of my go-tos throughout the season, because it's just that perfect, controllable 10/11 speed slot. That's
It's like a perfect 450-foot disc for you.
exactly, and that's
like so much.
that's what you need on tour. Something that just goes straight and has a consistent finish left. That's the
Infinite
Boost.
has him now. I'll have him linked down below, as well as his ranges, all of his other discs that help support him. But last hole, see if I can claw that stroke back, and then I'm gonna go home and just work on my step putt for 25 hours.
Hole B, 356 feet.
Is it really only 356?
Yeah.
This is a hard one to film. Yeah, that'll do.
I thought that was going to
That's
get
a little.
more.
It's a little lefter.
I thought it was going to get more right movement.
Really debating trying to just like sauce a little backhand, because 350 on a forehand is a lot for me. Unless I keep it close to the trees, which I guess I'll try to do. Oh, dang it. That was a slip and a half.
Get off it.
Wow, that just cut down so much. That's so good.
OB.
Oh, baby. Pull. Oh, that's the same exact shot.
It's just boosting.
Ah, never enough. Nice putt. 4 and 6. Pretty good scores with just the boost out here.
Yeah, especially after hole 1.
Hey, you got a par. That's not bad. All right, definitely go get Fall to Eagle. And if you're in the Texas area, Austin, go watch him play.
Come say hello.
It is way more impressive than you think it is. Well, other than that, subscribe to his channel, and I always forget the thing we always say.
Keep on dreaming.
Keep on dreaming.
And if that's my second channel, be unlimited.
Keep on dreaming and be unlimited. How about that? Both
Perfect.
channels in one. Peace.